Hello everyone, a very good morning. So, first of all, many congratulations to everyone who have cleared their RBWM paper in the first shift. So, the first shift is over, and now I have received some responses about the first shift. Everyone quickly join the session so that we can start. Okay, so from the responses that I have got, yes, so the paper was basically moderate. The paper wasn't tough. Everyone is telling me that the paper was easy to moderate. Some questions were there that were a bit tricky. Lengthy paper, like we have seen in all the other papers also, the paper was lengthy, but it wasn't tough. So questions that were asked, only five, six numericals were there. The questions was basically theory based. Five, six numerical questions were there. Other than that, the topics that were asked paper was moderate. Yes, the paper was moderate, conceptual based. Questions from minor account was there that we had studied yesterday also in the marathon session. Minor account, what are the conditions to open a savings account for a minor? Then questions were there from the securities. Questions were there, securities, the different types of government bonds. Questions were there. Okay, questions were there from module D. Okay, module D questions, the bonds, government securities from the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana also. One question was there. Minor account, 2 marks. All right. Yes. What else? Home loan calculation that we had done yesterday. Home loan calculation was there. EMI. What should be the total quantum for such and such condition is there? This is the income level of the individual, right? Like this, the questions were there. What else? What else? Questions from Cersei was asked from the Surfacy Act. Surfacy Act questions were there. The paper was easy. Yes, easy to moderate. Easy to moderate. Correct. Easy to moderate. Many people are saying that the paper was easy. Also, please share with me the topics that were asked, those who were there in the first shift. What else? What else was asked? Please tell me. Right? Minor account. Okay. Inoperative account. Question was there from inoperative account. So these are the topics that you should revise before you attempt the second or the third shift. Inoperative account was there. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So basic questions, the basic concepts. Basic concepts were there. What else? Basic concepts were there. Subsidy on PM Awas Yojana. Okay, capital gain numerical on capital gain was there. All right, we have already calculated. Please tell me, was it long term or short term? It was long term. Yes. Minor account, self-operated age. Okay, so if the account for sole account for the minor is opened, what is the age? So there was the difference, right? For more than 10 years, less than 10 years, there was the limitation of account balance. Okay, you have all right. What else? Yes, questions on long-term capital gain was there, short-term capital gain, portfolio management and investment management. All right. Portfolio management services was there, investment management services was there. Index cost, okay, capital gains, index cost, indexation, net profit margin. Okay, so I think the questions were easy, right? Net profit margin was there, KYC was there, the seven P's was there. All right, what else? What was the difficulty level? What was the difficulty level? Anything else? Sinking fund question, like I told you, it was there in the previous exam in the May session also. So sinking fund was also asked. Valuation method, module E. So again, module E questions were there. Module E questions were there. What else? Investment valuation rule. The rule 72 was asked, in how many years it will become double. The investment was made for such and such percentage, all right, for these many years. Investment value, double, triple, okay. Yes, so I think the paper was easy. Blind person, savings bank account for a blind person. What are the conditions? It was asked. CPI, CPI, WPI. Okay. Inflation index bonds was asked. Right. CPI, WPI is the inflation indexed bonds. Inflation index bonds. Anything else? Any other questions? These topics were there. What else? So basically, I would suggest that you have your exam in the second shift. So now revise these topics, revise the basics. Okay, revise the account categories for the blind person, illiterate person, minor account, the different securities and bond, the government securities that are available. Also revise the paper was easy, conceptual. Okay, easy paper 72. Wow, great. So people are scoring more than 72 as well. The paper was easy. I told you, RBWM is not tough. If you get the conceptual clarity, you can easily qualify the paper. And that is what you have done. You have qualified the paper. The loan eligibility for EWS lower income group, the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So these are the topics that you must revise. Those who have your exams in the second and third shift, it is important that you revise these topics. Loan to value, LTV was asked. All right, loan to value was asked. Rule 72, 115, 144 was asked. Yes. What else? Everyone who has cleared your RBWM paper, JIB paper, the whole exam, many congratulations, everyone. Make sure that you remember to revise these topics. Make sure that you revise these topics. The retail assets valuation method, all right. Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. So those the basic topics. Basic topics. Great, great. Full form of Sarsai. Such a simple question. Right. So I believe that the paper was easy in the first shift. Mostly easy questions. Some questions were of moderate level, but mostly the basic topics. So revise module B and module D. Module A's weightage was not there. Okay, the question was there from net profit. Net profit. Questions on investment was asked. Okay, investment, the various type of investment products was asked. So revise the module D. All right, you have time for the third shift. You can revise the module B and module D, and that will be enough. So everyone who has shared their score and result with me till now, they have scored 60 plus in the exam. 60 plus, 70 plus. Yes. Most of the questions on investments, the different types of investment. Great. Okay, so that is all. These are the topics that you need to revise. I will repeat once again. Revise the savings deposit topic, the various conditions for the different types of account for a minor, for a illiterate person, for a blind person, for handicapped person. Revise that topic. Revise the module D. Revise the module D, unit 24 and unit 23, the different types of investment products, the different bonds that are available. Okay, revise the unit 26 also. 26, the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima was asked in the first shift, so it is possible that the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana can be asked in the second and third shift. Revise the SURFACI Act, very important. Inoperative accounts, again important. Short-term and long-term capital gain. Numericals was there on both short-term as well as long-term. Okay. Revise the loan categories eligibility in the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. The Capital Linked Subsidy Scheme, CLSS, revise it. Okay, so before you go for the exam in the second and third shift, make sure that you revise your module B and D. And trust me, everyone has qualified the paper. Everyone in the first shift who have contacted with me till now, they have qualified the paper with great marks. So congratulations. And you will also get through. You will also qualify the RBWM paper in the second and third shift as well. All right. So congratulations, everyone, and all the very best to those of you who have your exam in the second and third shift. All the very best. The paper was easy. The paper was easy to moderate. It wasn't tough. So be confident and appear for the paper. All the very best to everyone who have their exams and congratulations on clearing your retail banking and wealth management paper. In the comment section in this video below, please let me know your score. Everyone, please let me know your score. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. All